We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall, we shall overcome. Mr. General's good. We shall, we shall overcome. We shall, we shall overcome. We shall, we shall overcome. We shall overcome. Look, you guys, I made the right decision. I had to. And it was not because of what's going on with the administration. It's not because of who I have been listening to on YouTube. It's not what's been in the headlines. I'm making a personal decision for me. For me, honestly. And I feel damn good about it. Because you know what? Had I been on this system, I would have been limited to stamps. They would have been cutting me down. Yes, I got a good 130 or 50 or 60. I think it's 150 or 60, one of the two. But it was in hundreds. But you know, I don't want to feel like a child. We're gonna give you a little bit, but if you start doing this, we're gonna take a little bit of that away. No. This is just a part of the process. This is just a part of the process. Oh my God, you gotta move. It's just part of the process. It really is. It's a part of the process. And for all the people that is concerned and think that I've been moved by what Mr. Will Cox has to say, I'm not moved by that. This was a personal decision. If me, you should know this. You should know that I've been talking about doing this. I've been talking about doing it. I want better for myself. It's not because of what he's talking about. See, he don't even know me. He don't even know me. I've been wanting to make changes for myself. I'm tired of being stagnant. I'm tired of saying, oh, I'm going to wait till the next year. Oh, I'm going to wait till a few more months. No. It's time for some progress. That's what it's time for. Progress. I mean, that guy over there, he acts as if he's on it. If you are so concerned, look, how about you start helping these people out? Start giving some cash if you are so concerned for their well-being and how they're going to eat and survive. You act like you own the motherfucking system. You act like we all finna go to shits in a hell and down to hell. Well, how they said, I forget how they said it. But he act like he's finna go to, we all finna just be down and out. You know what? It is what it is. It's called life. Okay? It's called life. Hey, Shanty Evans, how you doing? It's called life. At some point, you gotta want to change. And you know what? That's not gonna be on the thing that I'm getting off of. I don't give a damn what it is. Who cares? Who cares about it? I don't give a damn about it. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, I had some weary days and I had some bad days too. Years ago. But I'll be damned. If some of these people on here thinking that, oh, you made a decision because of him. No, I made it for myself. How you doing, Lady Dimples? I did it for myself. I don't want to be on there. I don't want to be on the system anymore. I can do what people think I can't do. I can do it. I've been wanting to do it. I miss getting paid every 2 weeks. Okay, I miss that. That was nice. I could buy my own clothes. I can buy whatever I wanted to eat. You know, those days were still good. And they're going to be even better for me. So you got to have faith in yourself and stop trying to depend on man. I'm depending on God right now. Okay? I know it may look crazy to rip up another annual review. Who cares about that? I'm not trying to be on that forever. You know, being on those programs is just a little short time until you get right back on your feet. You know? Just for a short time. It's not meant to be on them things forever. That's why they give people 2 years. I've never been on Section 8. And men can get on housing. We can, but I'm not even getting on that. I don't have to. Hell, it's already things in the process working for my good. I'm not going to go into details about that, but it's things in the process that's working for my good. I'm not finna be no slave to no goddamn system limiting. I can't say the word right, but I don't want to be limited to my options out here, all because some stamps or a bipolar check. Fuck all of that. Okay. I done seen God work in so many ways. I done seen how God worked with a few people that's family members. They had to do what they had to do. And you know what? The outcome of today, it was different from yesterday. And by yesterday, I mean a few years ago. They are doing well. They got their own car. They got 2 jobs. And they are maintaining their lifestyle. And if they can do it, baby, I sure can do it too. Ain't no excuses. See, but if you knew me, you would know that about me. You would know that about me. But when you perceive a nigga like he just a bomb, like he ain't trying to do anything for himself, y'all gonna think the opposite. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Oh yeah, I'm staying strong. I gotta be. Look, like I said in my song, you gotta be strong, be strong, be strong, be strong. And you know what? I'm always gonna be holding on. You got darn right. I have no other choice. I have to get out of here and get it just like everybody else. If everything's gonna be taken away from you, might as well just start. Look, don't wait till the well run dry. Beat it before the well run dry. Beat it. Go out there and make some sacrifices like our parents did for us. I don't even know how my mama did it, but she did it. She did it, whether she wanted to or not. Coming home at the wee hours of midnight. Coming home, got to stand over a hot stove after being out there in the hot sun with all them badass kids. She still managed to put food on our tables. That angle like that kind of hit a nerve with me. Whew. Hold on. She put food on our tables. She put food on our tables, closing our backs. She put food on our tables and closing our backs. And she's still doing it today. Now, I don't ask her for nothing. She been blessing me tremendously. But she did it. And if she can do it by herself, I know that I can do it by myself. Yes, she may have had some help in certain areas because she had kids and she had a mom, but those options are no longer here because those people are gone. They have gone to glory. Her fake friends she thought I would say friends that she thought was friends, they're not even friends anymore. They're not. And she's still blessed. Still got, I can't say too much, but just know I will be taken care of. I'm not worried about, where I'm going to lay my head at. As far as I'm concerned, that's a property waiting with my name on it. We don't even know. With my name on it. Now, y'all could take this video and make fun of it. I'm gonna be real to me and stay true to myself. I'm not gonna be putting on fronts and stunts for shows for anybody. I don't do that. If you've been knowing me, I have been very transparent with anything that I talk about, with whatever I have experienced or went through. And it's all right. I done got a few no's, and I got maybe a couple of less yays. Less yays. But it's all right. That can't stop me. That won't stop the grind. The grind never stops. The grind ain't gonna never stop for me. Because I'm finna be 34 next year. I'm almost closer to being 40 in a few more years. Hell, I just did my little research. In 37 years, I'll be 70 years old. If the Lord let us see it, I hope he does. I hope he does. And I hope that this world is not as crazy as it is. But, unfortunately, as we all have been growing up, everything has been changing. Everything has been changing. Oh, nobody triggered me. No one triggered me, but I have to let it be known. Now this time I have to prove a point. I have to prove a point. No, when I get talking about what special people that when I get talk about people that I care about and what they did for me and how they did it, that gets me emotional. It does. But just know I'm gonna be okay. All I gotta do is just go out there and do it. Put in the work. You know, ain't nothing gonna never come to a person that's not doing anything. And that was never really me, but for the time I've been on this application, I've always been doing something. Maybe it may not been up to people's standards, but I took care of my grandparents for years. For years. Even when I had cousins around, they barely even help me. I'm talking about cooking, washing clothes, sweeping, mopping, painting, cutting hedges, cutting grass, washing cars. Doing a lot of things for them so they didn't have to do it because they was up in age in their 70s. And they're no longer here. I get a daily reminder. Of that. Walking in that living room. And knowing that they are not there no more. A daily reminder. And I know how they left out of here. He said, I have total faith in you. All you have to do is walk into your greatness. That's right. Hey, y'all spoken. That's right. That's all you got to do. You can't expect the world to feel sorry for you. The world ain't going to feel sorry for you. They are not going to feel sorry for you. Especially when you reach a certain age. When you get past 18, baby, they're going to be looking, you 20? How come you ain't working? How come you ain't driving? How come you ain't got your own? Look, you're going to be hearing those conversations, my younger people out there. If you ever listen to this, you're going to be hearing those conversations. So if you take heed now, and just and look, woman up and man up. Man up. You can do it. Because I got to do it for myself. And I'm happy about it. Mm-hmm. Oh, this ginger ale is so good. Oh, Brian, I'm going to tell you, you made me want to go get a sub. Now, I would walk, but it's hot. But I want me some Colby Jack cheese, some lettuce, tomatoes, some pickles, and maybe a little tomato. Oh my goodness! And I want my special kind of bread. I can't pronounce that bread name, but it's kind of like a thick bread. It's soft and it's yellow, but it's so good. Mm-hmm. You guys don't even know this either. It's about 3 or 4 hospitals around me in my area that I can walk to. Look, it's in walking distance. Ain't that good? It's in walking distance. Look, I would never be. Look, whenever I apply for those jobs, I won't never ever be broke again. I won't have to be living from check to check to check. I won't have to because I didn't do the right things. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't do the right things at times. I'm not gonna lie to you. I done messed up. I done messed over a lot of money over the years. Messed up a lot of money. But it's okay. It's okay. That's because I'm gonna fix that. Because you know why. This is one reason why I stayed single for so long, because I didn't have my shit together. And people that was around me, they had their shit together, and they couldn't deal with someone that didn't have their shit together. Look, this got to be a 50-50 thing out here in this world. It can't be just 5%, 10%, and your other half is 50% and more. Who is this calling me? Well, you guys, I gotta go. Hold on. I'll put you guys on. I'm so sleep deprived. So Kesha, when you're ready, for the help that for help you can apply for financial aid and help you put out your classes. I'm here for you. These people will not, um, yeah, I said catch as possible. You have been insensitized on the benefits. Can you handle the stress of regular 8? Yes, baby. You know what? Outspoken, start blocking these comments about how am I going to be able to handle. Block them out, because I don't want to hear that. Because if you ain't donating to a goddamn thing, you shouldn't even be over here. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Just block them on out. I'm tired of seeing them. If I have another model, just block them on out, because I don't want to deal with it. 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 How you doing, Princess Sheba? But yeah, like I was saying, a change got to come. What the hell she's doing? A change got to come, and I'm glad that the change is coming. Fast, quickly, honestly. And I don't need any of the naysayers worrying about how I'm gonna eat. If you're not supporting, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Why are you worried about what I'm gonna be, how I'm gonna make it, and what I'm gonna be eating? I done did this for so long. Hell, what's gonna make the difference? Oh my goodness, I'm getting tongue tied again. What difference is it gonna make now? You know? Oh, I wish I had a moderator in here. Oh, if it's a moderator in here, please block them out. Y'all both doing y'all job. Y'all not on your job today. Oh my goodness, just block these people out, because they are just upset. But you know what? I'm not upset. And you know what? I don't mind coming here to let it be known. Yeah, if y'all don't like a brother, get out. Go on. Y'all can go. Go on with the go. This young lady right now, she getting ready to go take some mail. Well, she can go ready to the mail place. It's a good job. Hey, Love Free. And Dark Magic, I don't like that name. That's kind of, demonic to me, Dark Magic. That's like you practicing some demonic stuff. You said, Catcher, we want to help you, but we need to get you a picture of how long you have been on the benefits. How many years? It's none of your damn business. Why? See, that's why I don't. Why are you concerned about my business for? I'm not gonna tell. Why would I tell you about my business? You don't know me. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you're not even caring about me. Talking about some tough love. Life is tough love. You're just another person with an asshole, just like I do, that eats shits and farts. Shit. That shit gets on my nerves. I don't like shit like that. Like, get out of here. And Brian, ain't nothing. Look, I wish I can get in the trailer. Look, all I need is just some good old internet, and I'm fine. Put me in a trailer. I just hate when it comes to storming. That makes my anxiety get a little, it goes up. But I had nothing wrong with a damn trailer. At least you investing in yourself. Hell, because at the end of the day, after you get done staying, you can rent that hoe out or sell it. It's up to you. It's up to you. Hey, Chanel B. I'm sorry if I didn't get a chance to speak to you last time I was in your last time you was in my chat. Yeah, they make some nice trailers nowadays. They sure do. Love Free said, Brian, follow. Oh yeah. Yeah, follow your dreams, Brian. Brian can do anything he set his mind to. He showed just like me. And you and I out all of you guys can. All of you guys can. I don't wish bad upon none of you guys. I wish nothing but blessings. which nothing but blessings. See, I have to learn this. I saw a video the other day, you know, and they were saying how it is so many things that can keep you out of heaven. Just the smallest, it's the smallest things. And I want to change my heart, because it's been a lot of thoughts that has not been holy. And I want to change. And I don't want to be over here bashing. I shouldn't even, it's not good to bash and talk about folks constantly over and over and over again. It's just not good. It's just the smallest thing can keep you out of the kingdom of God. And I want to, try to work on that. Honestly, I got to, if I want to see the kingdom. It's important. So all this judgment we talk, we pass towards each other, that got to come to a complete halt at some point. I know it may not be easy, it may not change overnight, but at some point it got to change. And that's and even if in your real life, hell, someone make you mad, just pray and ask God to deal with them. Don't you ain't have even your thought process. He's knowing that. He's knowing that. And if you're struggling with any addictions, go to him. I would say, get it, if you're ready to really change, get it all out while you can. Only on your stance, not when someone is toting around a Bible trying to force you to get it out. Whatever you may be going through, get it out on your own stance. Because I'm tired of people coming around me talking about, getting closer to God. God is already in all of us. The saved and unsaved. He is. We come from him. He is. He's in us. Yeah, I wish somebody could block him out, because I'm tired of seeing them. But I'm not reading them. I'm just reading the people that's not coming at me wrong. You say, I really believe Castro has a good heart. Yeah, I got a good heart. I'm not a mean person. Not unless you're mean to me, but I got to work on being mean. Because that's a judgment within itself. I don't want that spirit of meanness and hatefulness. That's opening doors for the enemy to get in my soul and allows me to speak more hate. And not, like I said earlier this morning, all those years that I was speaking hatred towards people that was coming at me wrong, hell, I could have been speaking that stuff upon myself. I'm still cautious right now. I said some nasty things to some individuals out here. Said some nasty things. Boy, if my grandmother was around, she'd be ready to drench me in holy oil and have me going to the pastor. She'd have me go talk to my pastor and asking him to pray for me. And they be trying to deliver me and do a whole deliverance service, dedicated towards me. Look, I ain't gonna lie, she heard me one time, and that was the time I got into it. I think I got into it with that nurse guy. Y'all know who that is, the person that lives in KC. She heard me going off on him, and I hated that, because I didn't want her to hear me talking like that, because I don't I never cursed in my front of him. Well, she only heard me cursing when I got into it with a sibling. But as far as me blurting out curse, my grandparents, no, I don't do that. I still feel like a child, even, just being around them. And I'm, I have to watch what I say. Even sometimes they don't mind it, but it's out of respect. Just because I don't reach a certain level in age doesn't mean I can go against the grain. It's out of respect. I had one friend to tell me one time, watch my mouth. We was at a party, and I was, we all was just drinking, and his mama was outside. But he looked over and he just told me to watch your mouth. And at first I had a problem with that, but at the same time, I had to understand that it's about the respect of it all. Yes, deliverance is good. How you doing, Fee Brown? Deliverance is good. It really is good. There's nothing wrong with it. Whatever you may deal with, whatever you may be dealing with, you can all you gotta do is just let it go. No one forces us to sin. No one forces us to say the things that we say. No one forces us to think what we think. It's all with us, the person, with you. It's the truth. Now, I'm not trying to sound like no preacher, but it's the truth. Says that the dark skin. I'm not gonna read that comment. That's between y'all. My other friend, oh my goodness. These people want to come back into my life I don't understand it. But yeah. But even though, right now I'm trying to work on some things. I ain't gonna lie to you. Trying to work on some things. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just trying to work on some things. Well, if I did, I did. Okay, what's your name again? Storm Tracker. But I didn't cuss at her. I had went through something that was a little traumatic, so therefore I needed something. And she know I've been drinking since I turned. Well, hell, it's been times I'm not gonna incriminate. I'm not trying to say make it bad, but it was times where when I was younger, I was able to drink a little bit Morgan David, and she let me. She told me if I get drunk, she's gonna whoop me. But I was young. But now, I drink. She know I drink. She can't stop me from drinking. Hell, she was drinking once upon a time before she got all holy and saved. So what's the difference? She had her fun in her 20s and 30s. I remember the days. I haven't forgot anything. I don't watch her from going. I remember her when she was in her 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. I remembered her when I was only 5 years old. In the 90s, do the math. And now we're in 2025, and she's still living. Thank God. She'll be 56 coming up. Yes, indeed. But she knows this. I'm grown. She can't control me. She cannot. She cannot control me. I love her dearly, but she cannot control me. And I don't think I was being disrespectful. I don't think I was. I don't think she was just upset at me about me not going into the house. That's all of why she really came over. She was really upset. See, you remember when you was 3. See, it's like, because I ain't gonna lie, the molestation happened around when I was 5 years old. Could have been 4. But I do remember. It was in the 90s. I do remember that. I remember that. We'll never forget it. But I don't harp on stuff like that, Whatever has happened has happened. You got to move on. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is, Stormy. You're going to, look, like I said, either you're going to donate or you're going to just keep it quiet. There's no need to even talk about it. We already know what's going on in this world. We all have the same internet. We all have the same goddamn internet. So by you telling me that, it's not making anything better. Is anything going to change? It's not. Now, the only thing that's going to change for me is me getting off the system. That's the only thing that's going to change. It's time for someone else to handle that. I don't need that anymore. I'm not going to even lie. Yeah, I may be making a mistake. Well, I don't feel like I'm making a mistake. Some may feel like I'm making a mistake, but I'm not. Because if I was making a mistake, I would never shredded that paper up. I'm doing what's best for me. That's all. I know that was horrible. That was very, very horrible. But I'm doing what's best for me. I sure am. And I have no other choice because no one is going to do it for me. All those times I worked underneath the table, and Social Security. I didn't put it. I wasn't putting in to Social Security, so that one counted. But at the same time, I know I did the work. I was helping with being a party planner. I was a mover for a furniture company. I always did landscaping. What else did I do? Caregiving. Oh my goodness, I did that for the longest. Those are 4 different things. It was probably. I think I'm missing something else. But Those are four different jobs I feel like in my eyes that I did. That is not going to be ever counted in the system. You know why? Because it was underneath the table. Mm-hmm. You was a party popper. Oh, well, I guess planner. Yeah. That stuff is not easy. It's fun in the beginning, but after a while, that stuff gets stressful because it's like every day is somebody's birthday. You don't get that. It's like you may have two events in one day. I mean, one day, and then sometimes you may have three events. The reason why it's like that because the smaller you may have, I would say the third event may be something small, but the two events may be something big. And so you gotta load and unload because you're really gonna have to break down four different times. You gotta load, unload, and then you gotta unload again, and then you gotta set up, and then once the party's over, you gotta unload. Oh, let's stay here. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, you guys. Had to make a little transaction. Oh boy, oh I feel like a dope boy. No, I'm just playing. Um, I maybe I'm wording it wrong, but at the end of the day, I was a part of the damn team, so therefore I'm a part of the party planning. Okay, I was a part of the party planning. Okay, who cares? I was almost finna get ready to get a shirt. I was so goddamn good, baby. The girl did not want me to even leave. She didn't want me to leave, and even I don't give a damn if I was helping out with it or not. I still did it. I still did it. I still did it. Like, come on now, get out of here with that. I still did it with her. I mean, not by myself, but I still did it. I still helped. Just like I did with landscaping, baby. Yes, indeed. I was their partner. I was their partner. They called on me. You goddamn right. But see, you threw me off. Yeah, I was gonna get ready to get a shirt, Brian. Yes, indeed. I was that good of a worker. So you can always depend on me. You can. And see, they fail to realize I used to work for McDonald's. Okay, I used to get out. I used to have to go to school and get out of school and go straight to work. I had to walk to work too sometimes, but I used to get drove because my grandmother didn't want me to do too much walking. And it was days where I was sleepy, barely keeping my head up. The job was just down the street. I'm like, damn, I'm tired, but it is what it is. That's just a part of it. And I still did. I did that. I did it for about 6 months. I did it for about 6 months. I didn't like it. I ain't like it at all. I ain't like it at all. Mm. Hey Jay, I can't say your name. I'm gonna have to start calling you. Okay, Jay Gill. That's what it is. Jay Gill. Jay Gill. Thank you. But yeah, that stuff was some hard work, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I gotta get out of here, you guys. It's time for me to go. Hold on, fam. Damn. Your club didn't listen to me too. Goodness, why everybody calling me all at once? Oh my goodness, I can't even get a break. You guys, I gotta go. Goodness, I can't even get a break. You guys, I gotta go. People just keep popping up. Here come people calling me. I promise you, I told myself this was gonna happen. I knew I was not gonna get a Saturday to myself. I knew it. I can never get a weekend to myself without being interrupted. And now I feel like Kevin and Mikhail. Oh, I can't stand these interruptions. You guys, I love you. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming through my chat, and I will chat with you guys later on. Peace. Will it ever change?